guys, and welcome back to another video. Jesus by my side, because Jesus is by your side. You guys already know it. And I was supposed to post yesterday, but it's been a pretty busy week. And I was also supposed to post originally a week ago, but I honestly had been asking God, like, God, what do you want me to talk about? And I didn't quite hear anything. I remember that's kind of what happened last time as well. But the only difference was that last week, on February the 3rd, my friend had reached out probably the week of and was like, Fatima, do you want to be on my podcast? And I was like, yes. And it's so crazy because I have another friend who also does podcast, and she also reached out and she was like, I would love to do an episode with you. And so they were both about my testimony. My friend Zahra Tlaige, that actually was the one who I recorded with on February the 3rd. She didn't know about my testimony, and you probably don't know my testimony. But based on the caption of this video, you probably know now. And so my other friend did know about my testimony. I had an opportunity to share with her a while back. And so I feel like God has been going with me through this process of sharing my testimony, and each time it has gotten easier. But I do see that he opens doors in this really cool way that I have no idea, but when the opportunity is presented, I'm just like, wow, okay. And so it wasn't easy for me to share when I did last week with my friend Zahra, but Zahra was such a wonderful anchor. And so thank you so much, Zahra, for allowing me to share my testimony. You know, because it wasn't easy for me to talk about some of the things that I talked about or answer some of the questions, but I know that it is for God's glory, and I know that it's not my testimony, but it is God's testimony. And so this video is basically just sharing the links to my friend Zahra podcast. She has it on Spotify, and she has it now streaming in Apple as well. And I just want to say that ever since I started again trying to record for YouTube, I know that it has been kind of a little bit hard for me to say, okay, I'm going to share my testimony on my YouTube channel, but I think that this is a way where I can actually use something that I already shared my testimony, but I can just leave the link here below, and you guys can check out my friend's podcast, and you will be able to hear about my testimony. But yeah, in the meantime, please, I would like for you to share the links of my testimony with anyone that you know that has had an abortion or who is probably contemplating of having an abortion. It's not something easy to talk about, you know, and I do it with the most sensitivity ever. I always say that because I know that it's not easy for me, you know, but please go ahead and share the links to anyone that you may know. I know that God wants to talk to people, to young women. God wants to heal women who have committed abortions, and God wants to talk to the women who are contemplating on having an abortion. And so, you know, it's not easy to talk about it, but I know that it is necessary, you know. And so here it is, guys. I will see you guys next time on Jesus by My Side. Bye guys.